Hello friends, welcome to all of you Shiksha 360. Shiksha 360 basically provides you for the JAB, CAP, promotion exams or certificate course classes. As I think all of you have basically gone through the part 1 of the leave rules and provisions in which we have covered regarding the casual leave in detail. Hope you liked the content and I request to all of you if there is any change in the leave category, so you can comment in the comment section so that I can update in the next session. And in this session we will discuss in detail regarding the privilege leave. So for all the details for the JAB, CAP, certificate course, promotion exams, and for all any other updation, you can contact on us our email ID shikshaofficial360@gmail.com. So now let's start our discussion regarding the privilege leave, PL. Very important. One important concept regarding the PL, that is you can also encash the PL either for the 5 days and for the 7 days in a year, which we will cover later on, not under the privilege leave, but later on under the allowances, because it is, we can say that it is like a benefit. So privilege leave, an officer shall be eligible for privilege leave compounded at 1 day for 11 every 11 days of service. Very important. Here they have words specially mentioned, that is for every 11 days of service on duty, provided that at the commencement of service, an officer will not be eligible for privilege leave before completion of 11 months of service on duty. So आपको privilege leave कब मिलेगा? When will you get privilege leave? Basically, first of all, when you have joined the job, after 11 months, you will get the privilege leave. And in the when you have joined the job, which leave you will get? Basically CL, which we have already discussed in the previous part. So for how many days? Basically, if you are on duty for 11 days of service, then you will get the privilege leave. So basically, we have total 365 days. So what is the meaning of that? It is to be divided by 11. So this will be the maximum privilege leave. So please tell fast in the comment section what is the maximum privilege leave you will get in a specific year. So now point B, an officer on PL, privilege leave. It is in some cases, in some departments, but here we will discuss regarding the banking, but it is also considered to be as a or similar to as a earned leave. So an officer on privilege leave shall be entitled to full emoluments, that is salary, for the period of leave. The period of privilege leave to which an officer entitled at any time shall be the period which he has earned less than the period of leave availed of. What is the meaning of this line in detail? I will cover later on, basically in this session, with the help of 1 or 2 examples. Clear? So that is how much is the period of privilege leave. Clear? So the period of privilege leave, basically to which an officer entitled at any time, shall be the period which he has earned less than the period of leave availed of. So privilege leave further, that is may be accumulated. Basically what is the maximum privilege leave? Basically you can accumulate. Privilege leave may be accumulated not more than 240 days. Okay, so what is the maximum privilege leave basically which you can get? 240 days. Clear? At the time of the retirement, you can encash maximum 240 days privilege leave. Except in some cases, it will be more than the 240 days. Clear? So what are those cases basically where it will be more than the 240 days? Let's discuss. Except where leave has been applied, like you have already applied the leave and leave it is to be deducted from your leave balances. It's basically from your leave total, and it has been refused. Later on, it has been refused. Clear? So in such a case, an officer will be allowed to accumulate leave in excess of 240 days. Further, an officer desiring to avail of privilege leave shall ordinarily give not less than 1 month notice of his intention to avail such leave. Clear? So how much? Basically, you can see that basically if you are going to apply for the privilege leave, so at least 1 month before you are going to leave, you can punch your leave in your system. Okay, so these are some of the basic guidelines regarding that. Now, basically, leave clarification. Some clarification you will need, that is, an officer will not be entitled to take privilege leave on more than 3 occasions in a calendar year. So maximum, basically generally it will be take 3 times in a calendar year, but you will take more, but there are some conditions for it. But there will be no limitation as to the minimum number of days for which leave may be taken on these occasions. In determining the number of such occasions shall not be included the following. Clear? Like here they can say that basically will not be entitled to take privilege leave on more than 3 occasions. But here they will say that for in determining the number of such occasions, the following occasions shall not be included. Clear? So which of the following occasions basically shall not be included under that? When an officer has proceeded on privilege leave and is recalled to duty by the bank. Okay, that is privilege leave basically will be cancelled in the middle way and it has to be returned to the office. In that case, it will not be considered second. When an officer has been granted privilege leave on the grounds of sickness. Clear? You can also get privilege leave basically on the ground of sickness. In that case, also it will not be included. Third one, in special circumstances, an application may be made for the grant of privilege leave on more than 3 occasions in a calendar year, and it will be done in the absolute discretion. Clear? So basically, it will be in the hands of the competent authority whether to grant such leave or not. Clear? Basically, whether to grant such leave or not, it will be depend upon them. So for calculation of privilege leave, the total number of days of all kinds of leave. Clear? Very, very important. This point you have to understand. For the calculation of privilege leave, sometimes basically many of the persons have an issue that I will get less privilege leave, I will get more. Clear? That person will get more and I will get less. What is the reason behind that? So for the calculation of privilege leave, the total number of days of all the kinds of leave except casual leave, unavailed casual leave, or availed of during the year. Unavailed casual leave, either you have availed or not. And the PL surrendered at the time of encashment, like LFC encashment or 5 days or 7 days encashment, have to be deducted from the total period of service during that calendar year. Clear? Basically, these leaves have to be accepted, except if you will take, then while calculating the PL, these leaves, it is to be treated as working days. And the remaining period shall be divided by 11, which will give the number of days privilege leaves earned by an officer. Clear? Even if you are not able to understand this point, just wait 1 minute. I will help you to understand what is the meaning of this line. So while calculating the privilege leave entitled of an employee at the rate of 1 leave for every 11 days, the fraction of a day earned leave, if any, shall be taken as a full day every year. Like 31.2 it will become. So it will be treated as 32 leaves. Privilege leave in cash, if any, shall not be taken into account for this calculation. So now let's understand what is the meaning of that. Here we will take 2 examples. So if an officer has availed 10 days PL leave, 20 days sick leaves, and 5 days leave without pay in an year, so he will be entitled to PL of 30 days. How he will get PL of 30 days? So total period of service in a year, 365 days. And we have to less, basically what we have to less, 10 days PL, 20 days sick leave, and 5 days leave without pay in a year. Or even they will say that basically 10 CL they will take. We will not have to less from 365. Clear? Because PL will be calculated. Clear? Except these leaves. Casual leave, unavailed casual leave. Okay. So what we have to less 10 days PL. 365 minus 10, 355. Minus 20, 345, 335. Minus 5, 330. Clear? 330 divided by 11. So 30 PL is to be credited into the account of that specific officer. Now there will be one more case. 15 days PL they will take. 3 days sick leave. 90 days ML. Clear? Generally it will be 180 days. Just for the example purpose we will take here. So subtract 19 plus 15 plus 3. Total 108 days, 365 minus 108. So it will be 257 by 11. So 24 days PLI it is to be credited here. Okay, so this is the thing, or this is the way in which PL it is to be credited into their account. Like now there is a financial year ending, so you will have to be calculated in advance how much PL is to be credited into your account, just for the understanding purpose. Next one. Once in every 4 years, when an officer avails of leave travel concession LFC or LTC, he may be permitted to surrender or in cash his privilege leave, not exceeding 1 month at a time. Clear? Basically, you will 30 days leave basically will be deducted and it will be in cash, or basically it will be credited into your account. Clear? Basically 30 days salary. So an officer may avail of privilege leave more than 3 times at a time on ground of sickness on production of a medical certificate. Clear? Basically, if you are going on privilege leave for more than 3 times in a year, basically what you will have to give, that is basically medical certificate. On ground of sickness, basically you have to avail. If a cumulation of leave beyond 240 days is allowed to an officer, so he will be required to exhaust unavailed leave within 6 months, following which it would lapse automatically. Next one. The branch manager shall be the competent authority for section of privilege leaves up to 3 occasions in a year. And if they want to take more, if an employee desires to avail of PL for the 4th occasion in an year under exceptional circumstances, so his application shall be forwarded to the regional office. Clear? So in that case, basically his application shall be forwarded to the regional office for prior sanctioning, explaining the special circumstances seeking the leave. Clear? So in that case, basically his application shall be forwarded to the regional office for prior sanctioning, explaining the special circumstances seeking the leave. Very, very important. Advanced privilege leave. So how you will get advanced privilege leave? So PL up to a maximum of 15 consecutive days may be permitted to an officer only during the first year of his service, because after 11 months of the service, you will get the PL. So basically, even if before that you will require, under which circumstances advanced PL it is to be credited. So PL up to a maximum of 15 consecutive days may be permitted to an officer only during the first year of his service when no PL is due in the following circumstances. First one basically which? Death of the father, mother, brother, daughter, son, husband or wife. Second one, hospitalization of self. Third one, that is a self-marriage. Such advanced privilege leave will be adjusted out of the privilege leave immediately after it becomes due as per the rules. So the competent authority basically who will have the power to grant. So the regional head basically will be the competent authority for the sanction of advanced privilege leave as above to the post officers posted in the region. Clear? That is regional head, RH. Okay. So these are some of the guidelines or basic information regarding the privilege leave. Hope all of you are able to understand regarding the privilege leave in detail. Even if you have any query, any doubt regarding the privilege leave, so you can tell in the comment section or we will discuss in detail regarding the same also. So in the next session, we will discuss regarding the sick leave, maternity leave. Clear? 2 leaves, 20 to 25 minute session. 2 leaves basically we will cover in the next session also. So thanks to all of you for joining this discussion. And if you like the video, so please share with your friends also and please press the like button also. So thanks to all of you.